Si Lakhdar the last gazed toward freedom in a small village clinging to the Zbarbar mountains. In what was once known as Palestro, a boy was born on November 6, 1936. His name was Saïd Mekrani, but early on, everyone called him Rabah. He was the eldest of a poor family, raised among hardship and silence. At 6, his mother died. He grew up an orphan, strong, silent, and already hardened by the rugged hills that surrounded him. He went to school and earned his elementary certificate before learning the craft of masonry. On construction sites, he observed, he listened, he saw, and he understood this land was not free, and his people were treated as second-class citizens. He was not yet a soldier, but the seeds of rebellion were already planted deep within him. Silence would not be enough. Guns would be needed. When the revolution erupted in 1954, he did not hesitate. He joined the early ranks of freedom fighters. In the Palestro region, today known as Lakhdaria, where mountains became fortresses of resistance. From that moment on, he was known as Si Lakhdar. His aging father could not hide his sorrow the day he saw his only working son prepare for the Maki. Si Lakhdar gently said, "Don't worry, father. You won't be left wanting." And he left. It was the last time his father saw him. The fighter Si Lakhdar quickly became a master organizer. He recruited, trained, structured. He knew the mountain, trails, the terrain, and the people. Between Ain, Besem, Tablet, and Lakhdaria, his name earned trust among the resistance and fear among the enemy. But the fight was brutal. No weapons, scarce ammunition, biting cold, and a ruthless occupying force. Still, he stood firm. After the Summum Congress in 1956, he was promoted to military commander of Wilaya 4, with the rank of major. He worked closely with Ali Khouja, formed elite commando units, trained young fighters, and planned military operations. His sharp tactics and courage earned him the nickname, the Eagle of the Zbarbar Mountains. In 1957, he led the legendary Battle of Wed el Mahla, where over 100 French soldiers were killed and large caches of ammunition were seized. It was a decisive victory, but the war was far from over. The final battle on the freezing night of March 4 to 5, 1958, Si Lakhdar and his men took refuge atop Jebel Boulagroun, alongside the commandos of Ali Khouja. A large French column with planes, tanks, and paratroopers advanced from Tablet, Bousquine, Sour El Ghozlane, and Bir Gabala, surrounding the area before dawn. As the sun rose, battle erupted. Thousands of French soldiers climbed the slopes. The freedom fighters responded fiercely. Bullets sang, snow fell, the earth shook at the center of it all. Si Lakhdar, holding his machine gun, fired toward a plane above. A bullet struck him in the neck. He fell. His comrade Si Lakhdar, already wounded, thought he was gone. But Si Lakhdar opened his eyes and whispered, "Give me my weapon. Don't let the French take my body." The fighters carried him on a makeshift stretcher made of wood and rifles to the southern side of the mountain. Two owled him, but his wounds were too deep. He passed away in a small stone hut, in the silence of the mountain he loved. That hut still stands today. The martyr that night. Si Lakhdar buried him in a garden near a stream. The next day, fearing floodwaters or discovery by the French, locals moved his body to higher ground. After independence, he was reburied once more. 3 burials for one hero, in Al-Zenem. A marble monument honors his memory and the sacrifice of his fellow fighters. And the city he helped liberate with his blood no longer bears its colonial name, Palestro. It now carries his name, Lakhdaria.